Okay guys, we're gonna talk another PUBG event guys today since I got a game quest so interested from watching other people from their recent point of view and listening to researching. But this is 100% not my research, this actually have taken my interest to do it for more. So I hardly get any time to do something doing this. So I'm gonna do what actually get my interested to make this kind of videos only. Okay, so PUBG has been losing players base. It's been really not quite mistaken since I actually have seen the chart on people been doing it online, gave my interest to check along the way, and yeah, they are been really losing players much more than increasing players. Right now, June 2, I don't know how many players they lost, but I'm not sure how many players they lost to this thing. But it's actually quite shown here that they're losing players in the Steam chart. A lot of players are being switching charts to either through Fortnite. Of course, I'm going to talk about Fortnite since the lawsuit. They actually filed a lawsuit of copyright infringement of Fortnite of Epic Games on their Fortnite game. So, literally, they even have the reason called frying pan is considered a unique design, but I think the example like Team Fortress 2 has a frying pan as a weapon, and I already seen it. I already played no, sorry, Team Fortress 2 and Left 4 Dead 2. I mean Left 4 Dead 2 and Team Fortress. Yeah, I'll say it again. Team Fortress 2 and Left 4 Dead 2 have already used frying pan. Team Fortress they have to using frying pan as a general weapon that all kind of class can use, and then Left 4 Dead 2 it used as a melee weapon. That's actually settled to bang bang sound. Yeah, so that's only one of the reasons why in the copyright infringement lawsuit. So, okay, let's get back to the main topic. Why PUBG is losing players base actually in all the nations. So, I'm sorry about the infringement part. I am literally eating my words. I am terribly sorry. Okay, first thing first, they have been losing player base on the Steam chart. Of course, there's actually a few reasons why, and one of them is Fortnite. Of course, Fortnite is free in PUBG. In PUBG, you really have to pay your money for it to play the game. Not only that, you also have to pay additional money if you want to get some additional loots. Of course, as those cases and keys and gun skins, they actually have following the system of loot box and loot crates or system whatever. But it's been there already, and time people saying it's been quite there. Of course, Fortnite has actually earned much more. Just simply that is you're just buying for so again a pill. Much more you're changing your pill weapon skins. Everything is actually 100% free, and it's also quite commonly it's like open for everyone. It's free to play, free toxicity because you actually they have really make it extremely quite perfect than I have ever seen. It's a really good game. I actually want to play it, but I failed to play it since my laptop can't even take the graphic systems since it actually has an Intel processor and I have no graphic card, so it does make me sad. Okay, so that's reason one. That is one of the reason why PUBG is lawsuiting them, and same time that's when they're lawsuiting against since they losing being the top person to play battle royale systems. Yeah. Furthermore, it's literally has been history about this one making battle royale system before. Okay, I'm literally going off topic time and time. It make me quite not right. So I'm trying to get back in the main topic as the best I can. So yeah, one is Fortnite. Number two is again Fortnite because sometimes is that they can hardly maintain the update before doing a small time update by update some bug fixing. That is literally good, but I remember correctly that they actually went to a bigger update, which means they can play something a big update in same time fixing it. But I don't literally it's a good idea. Sure, it might be workable, and it's something. It's also an indie game, so it's actually a manageable team. So it's a small time company. It will become a they hit gold, but the question is how long that they can hit gold before things will break apart. And lastly is that, and although sometimes people can get easily bored when playing PUBG, they went to Fortnite. And lastly, one of the most important reason why they're also losing player base is also the lawsuit they give to at Epic Games. I actually have seen some people say, actually have heard from YouTube videos saying that some of the players and commenters and maybe in Reddit or so and so forth on actually have said that they actually what's it called again, I'm terrible because I don't have any script for this one. I'm doing it free live version as I am today. Okay, I think it's correctly uh uh what's it called again? God, I forgot. Oh yeah. Now remember, I'd say that some of the players actually hate Fortnite but played Fortnite and stopped playing PUBG due to the lawsuit. Or they hate Fortnite because they still love PUBG because it's much more fun, it's much more complicated. I'm not sure why, but it's actually much more fast pacing games. And there's both people. I'm not sure how nation so, but that's only one reason why. Is also people leave PUBG just to Fortnite due to the lawsuit. And again, I actually am gonna say quite impressive. If for sure it's that they should really spend their money. Of course, they have been making money, quite a lot of money, and I think they're forgetting about the game already. But I don't think so. They've actually been focusing on bigger updates and forgetting about smaller updates. For sure, it most important. Even the smallest details can really annoy people. I will say this and time again when I think learn something I do. Since I'm a small time individual myself and still learning and still creating my own games, 3 games at the same time, it's really challenging. It's being a one man army. But I'm gonna say this after quite time and time. When I think about it, even the smallest update, even smallest problem can become a big problem to my point of view. So you should fix those as soon as possible. Become a bigger problem. It must be dealt soon as possible. Yeah. So the I much better is actually what actor YouTubers have said before me, that they said they should spend their money and time on the game fixing it, fixing certain bug problems, of course bugs and glitches that should be fixed. They already fixed a few one in before, but they should fix it and spending time. And they said this also, they should not spend money and time lawsuiting the Fortnite. Yeah, of course it's literally there. So I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about all reason why. That's confused. The reason why that the fourth big games. I mean, sorry, PUBG Blue Hole is losing player base, which means losing player, which means losing money also at the same time. That is literally quite bad, which means we go nation. So, but after months or so now, I'm not sure how many money they have earned, but literally they quite earn quite a bit of money during development in the game from solely from in-game purchases and the game itself in buying the people. That's the two things reason why the game buying people buy the game, and lastly the loot crate items they actually have, since the gamble risk you're gambling your time and money same time for those all those skin items you wanted. Whew, I'm so tired from making this so long already. So yeah, there's still more I want to talk about a lot, but I'm gonna break them down in multiple videos so it's actually much more better, and at the same time it's actually gonna save me time and save you guys for less individual what I wanted to do, and to make it much more perfect to video content since fit to the title, and I don't want to get off track from any potential video I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna stick this video alone to this very video alone only for reason why players are losing, PUBG is losing players as alone. So yeah, thank you. And lastly, kind of support me through Patreon, and lastly through the PayPal donation button. I mean, PayPal donate link. And lastly, do not question why I don't use PayPal. That me, there's actually some problems along the way, mistake I made. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Fortnite, and some people still play PUBG. Play the PUBG of yours, guys. And lastly, I am using one of the content I played on PUBG Mobile, since it's the best thing I can fit for this entire video. Thank you, and hope you guys enjoy your life, and bye.